One of my favorite lines in the Count of Monte Cristo is when Edmund's tricked Albert into a duel, and then Mercedes goes to him like that night, and she's like begging him to call it off and to like, I mean, she wants him to like punish her instead, but like just main thing is like don't kill Albert. She's asking him to only target the people who are at fault, which in her mind is herself. But Edmund's like not hearing it, and he's like, you don't get it. How could you possibly? How could you ask me to stop my revenge? Like, do you know what I've gone through? Do you know what it feels like? And she's like, no, I don't. But I know, but I know what I feel. And she says, what I feel is the pain of seeing the one I love trying to kill my son. And she says it with such anguish that that it gets through to him, and he calls off the duel. It's really great. she's like, what gets through to him is how true her feelings are of love for her son. And later on, there's another line I like where Edmund says, she remembered she had a son and I forgot I had a daughter, because he's been neglecting love like this whole time. Just like when he's like, I don't know your pain, or how do you claim to know my pain that you would ask me to stop this? Like, I've been through so much. She says that she doesn't. Oh, I'm repeating myself. Anyway, so in the anime, in like the second last episode, long after the scene you would have expected that to happen in, Albert's trying to stop Edmund. He wants him to get off this revenge path, even though, like, at that point, he's, like, basically finished it. He's like, you gotta stop. And Edmund's like, how could you ask me to do that? You have no idea what I'm going through. Do you know what this feels like? And Albert says, no, I don't. I don't know what it feels like, but I do know how I feel. And how he feels as he loves Edmund. And he hugs him and he kisses him. And that breaks Edmund out of it. And I think it's really cool how they changed that. Because it's a different story, but it's like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, it's the same scene, it's the same idea, but in Albert's case, he's showing Edmund his love directly. When Mercedes is like, I know my own pain, that's her feeling. She's like, I know my own pain. I know the pain of being afraid of losing my son and seeing, like, the person I love. It's not that she doesn't say that she loves him, but the focus is on Albert, and he's not in that scene. But in the anime, it is Albert who's talking, and he's like, oh my god. He's like, because in the book, it's like, oh, like, I know my own pain, like your pain is valid, but I'm also hurting, so cut it out. But in the anime, it's like, I don't know your pain, but I love you, let me help you. I don't know, I think that's just as powerful, if not more powerful, and I like it.